morning, everyone. Yep, it's before 6 a.m. and we're off on our next adventure. You know what they say about the early bird. We'll let you know how this goes this morning. Pretty morning out here. Started across the field here, just found broken base, broken tip, but haven't seen too many of these out here. Kind of calling my shot, but that looks like a nice little celt. I can see the bit right here. That's exciting. Let's see what we've got. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's one of the nicest celts I think I've ever found. It's made out of that green hardstone. Yeah, look at that. Just polished smooth. Doesn't look like they were using that much. Good size too. That's why I get up at 5:30 and get out here. Yep. Appreciate that start today. Okay, hopefully more to come. I'll get back to you. Okay, well, the sun's up and making it a little tough to see, but man, you just won't find much nicer hardstone than that piece right there. Real flat on this side. But yeah, so I've got one here. I flipped it over already. I thought it was a flake. Looks like a Luntadina point. Not much more than the base. With a rounded, maybe that was broken, I don't know. Sure is pretty flint. Okay, well, that's a find. Haven't talked much about why I'm out here this morning. They did plant corn in this, and we got a good rain last night. So yeah, it was time to get out here and see if the planter stirred anything up. I did look at prior to it being planted, but I think the celt obviously was rained off, uncovered with the rain. So. Okay, well, if I find anything else, I'll get back to you. Okay, I'm going to film something here, maybe ask a question. If, let me get out of the way. If anybody knows what this stuff is, I'm finding a fair amount of this, and it's stone that looks like it's been in a fire. I wouldn't call it fire popped stone. It just looks like it's sandstone. There's a broken piece off of it, but it just looks like it's been in a really hot fire. And not all the pieces are this big, some are smaller. But is that part of a hearth or, you know, a baking oven? I don't know. If you have any ideas on that, let me know, because I find that I haven't found any just real big concentrations of it, but this stuff's being turned up or dug up on this site. Okay, well, guess I'm gonna call it a morning here. I will admit that I probably expected to find a little bit more than this out here today, but you know, sometimes it's not about quantity as much as it is about quality. That's about as good as they come. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing that nice hardstone artifact come out of the ground. Okay, well, that's a look at it. Thanks for coming along today. Not sure what the weekend holds here yet for us, but if I get another chance to get out, I'll certainly get a video up. Until next time, this is Commissioner Tom signing off. Okay, well, didn't find a whole lot else out there, but thought I would give you a look at the three different celts that I have found on that site. Obviously this is the one, the most recent one I found here, but I'm going to show you the other two. So these are likely woodland, probably Adena, although this one has some Hopewell characteristics to it, but this one that I found a couple of years ago, I would certainly classify that as a, let's see if I can get that light on that, as an adze, so you can see that it's one end is flat, this side's flat, this end is tapered. So it's more of a, you know, it's got more of a gouged look to it, like an adze would. It also has not a straight bit, but it's kind of curved a little bit. But you can see the polish, you know, on that surface and on that surface. And then the one I found here today. So same thing on the cross section. This side is a little bit more flat, this side's a little bit more rounded. The polish on this side goes from the back all the way through the bit. On this side the polish is up from here up. Now that does have a very straight bit, but you can see that this is the flat side and this is the curved side, or whatever you want to call that. But and then this is the one I found a couple of years ago, and this would just be a classic Celt. This is a little bit more of a grainy material. This thing's heavy too, but very symmetrical on both sides. You can see the polish goes to about right here, and on this side, same thing, about right here. So yeah, pretty classic, classic Celt there. Yeah, so that's just a look at those pieces. Kind of exciting, you know, to have just, you know, not only the slate pieces I'm finding, lots of nice points, but also these stone tools. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in here. Don't have a whole lot of other places left to look yet, but I can't complain. We're into mid-July and we still have some open dirt. But if I have a chance to get back out, grandkids are here again for this weekend, so I might get the oldest one back out in the field. If we find anything tomorrow, I'll get a video up. Till next time, thanks for coming along. This is Commissioner Tom signing off.